Hi, my name is Maria Guyanes, and this is my ID. This is a public service announcement on alcohol in the progressive era. Alcohol was an issue that the progressive movement aimed to tackle, especially women. They considered alcohol to be the major cause of all poverty, disease, crime, mental illness, violence, and misery. It was also the primary cause of spouse abuse, child abuse, neglect, and divorce. One of the most powerful organizations against alcohol was the Women's Christian Temperance Union. Additionally, there were other ways that the public fought against alcohol. Progressives successfully pushed for nationwide prohibition during World War I. They argued that the grain used for alcoholic beverages was needed for the war effort. In addition, they also stressed that most brewers were German or of German heritage. The U.S. was at war with Germany, so they portrayed brewers as un-American. Progressives also pictured producers and sellers of alcohol as parasites who ensnared youth into alcohol addiction. They strongly imposed drinking moderation. This, they insisted, was simply starting on the road towards ruination and early death. Again, the answer was simple. It was prohibition. The 18th Amendment to the Constitution prohibited the manufacture, sale, or transport of alcoholic beverages. This led to widespread corruption throughout the United States. Before the passing of the 18th Amendment in 1919 and the nationwide ban that went into effect January 1920 on the sale or importation of intoxicating liquor, mobsters did not run the most organized crime schemes in America, but instead corrupt political bosses. Gangs were used to employ political machines, which in return the politicians and police chiefs were turned a blind eye to illegal gambling and prostitution rings. With legitimate bars and breweries out of business, someone had to step in to fuel the substantial thirst of the Roaring Twenties. And no one was better equipped than the mobsters. They could protect illegal breweries and rum-running operations from rival gangs, provide security for speakeasies, and pay off any nosy cops or politicians to look the other way. It wasn't long before the mobsters were making an absurd amount of money, and it was from bosses and cops who were taking the orders. As the money kept pouring in, these formerly small-time street thugs had to get smart. They had to hire lawyers, accountants, and launder the millions in ill-gotten cash piling up each month. They had to start thinking about strategic partnerships with other gangs, shipping logistics, and real estate investment. These men soon became the businessmen of prohibition in the United States, with one of the most famous being Al Capone. Sooner or later, prohibition was soon changed with the 21st Amendment, which prohibited the sales of alcohol to anyone under the age of 21.